brand is definitely not limited to just the little icon that shows up on an Instagram profile or a Facebook profile photo.
Yeah.
Brand is way more overarching than that. I mean, it affects the way that people interact with the church, how things feel when you walk in, the words that are on materials, the words that are on the walls. It affects everything.
Yes.
So to get to that point, we use what we call the 3-question framework.
Yes.
The 3-question framework is: what do we believe? How do we want to be perceived? And what look and tone will cause that perception?
Yeah.
This is something that we adapted from a guy named Tim Newton. Shout out, Tim, if you're watching. I don't know why you would be, but if you are, shout out.
Thank you.
He's over there at Ramsey Solutions, brilliant creative thinker and all of that. And so we kind of adapted a process that they use down there and kind of made that our own.
Yes.
And that was probably, 3 or 4 years ago at this point?
Well, we used it for the overall brand. So we used it for that. And then over the last few years, we started integrating it in other decisions, which I think was huge. But back then when we did the whole single icon, we did a version of that.
Okay.
And that's how we built what we go by as our brand now.
Yeah.
And so to answer that question, we went to our mission statement. And so any church hopefully has a mission and or vision statement.
Yep.
And so ours is engaging the whole person with the whole gospel of Jesus Christ anywhere, anytime with anybody. And so that's what we use to fuel the answers in that chart. And so for us, what we believe or the biblical truths we want to communicate, that's another one that we kind of throw around in there, is that community matters and that we want to live on mission and we believe in life change. And so that was easy to figure out. And I feel like everyone could agree with that because that's our mission of our church. And then based on that, how do you want to be perceived? Well, that being together matters, that doing life together matters. We're action oriented and we are a growing church, hopefully, and we want to show that. So then what look or tone would show that? We want to show real images. So we want to show our people doing what they do, worshiping together, serving together, which goes into the next one, movement. So we want to be sure everything shows what our church is actually doing and then keeping it refreshing. So that's the grid right there. That was so easy. And so with visuals, with photos, with videos, we can always go back to, are we showing our real people doing things together, going on mission, gathering, worship, serving, and then keeping that up to date and refreshed.
Yeah.
That is the basis of our brand.
Yeah.
And that was very quick that we just went through that.